When we were younger, Jake told me he wanted to be a villain in movies. He said, I think I have a good villain laugh. And he just made the movie his life. Breaking news. We wrapped up the podcast. It was all said and done. And then we go scroll on Instagram, as we do, because we're social media addicts. And my brother has put out quite the message. What the f is that? To Conor McGregor. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I can't believe this.
What the f is up, you Irish? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're ***ing off because you're sick of your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday.
Oh
my team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds. The biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history, but you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog.
Oh, no.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
And Dana White, you're a fucking pussy too, you ugly fucking bald bitch. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you beating some fucking pussy. Conor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus fucking Christ. Irish bitch.
There's no going back. No going back from that.
What? What just happened?
We had to talk. We have to talk about this.
Is it? Because
Why
is he on drugs? Do you think? Is he on like heavy fucking drugs or something like that?
This one's tough.
Somebody said to this, I don't mean this figuratively. I mean it literally. You're going to step in the ring or octagon with someone who can really do you harm and you will be carried out in a hearse. Get mental help. You are picking a fight with the best striker MMA has ever seen. Get help. What the fuck was he? Bro, those were not like empty like YouTuber things. Those were horrific fucking.
He said his wife's a 4.
He's only following his wife on Instagram.
He's only following Conor McGregor's wife.
What the poor girl? What did she do? Why'd you bring her involved?
Here's the thing.
And he said good morning too.
Happy Monday. That was nice.
Here's the thing. It's always tough when you see people wading into waters that they don't understand. Like we've seen Conor in public. Like Conor will kill you. Conor will kill you, bro. Like he's a fucking psychopath. He has no problem doing severe, like, bro, let's put it this way. No matter what Jake did to Nate Robinson or to Deji, Conor McGregor is a trained murderer. A trained killer. Like imagine if Jake all of a sudden randomly saw Conor McGregor in the next week. Jake's life would cease to exist. There would be nothing he could do. He would be broken in half.
You think he'd kill him?
He would kill him.
You don't think he'd send his goons first?
Does he have goons?
Yeah,
I think these are his goons,
but
bro.
I don't think his goons are quite as scary as he is, though. But I don't know.
The Irish goons.
Oh, like the real ones over in
I
Ireland?
hope they don't send goons and confuse me and Jake, and then I'm getting fucking gang stomped by some Irish goons. That McGregor sent dude, I'm looking at the contract here. Jake Paul has acquired a backing for this event who is willing to guarantee a purse of $50 million for Conor McGregor to participate in the event. Holy shit. If that's true,
then
what you just said, why not?
Yeah, Conor has
why
to.
would he not go in there and fight Jake? This concerns me. I don't think he's the one. That's a hard stop. Yeah, I don't think Conor McGregor's the one. And it's just funny coming from me, right? Who's fighting Floyd Mayweather? Like I get it, like fighting some top tier, high caliber fucking athletes.
You're coming at it with respect, though,
and humility, at least a decent amount. Bro.
Yeah, but
like
also like, yo, I understand Floyd beat Conor. Floyd's older. He's not old. He's older, right? He's 43.
Yeah.
He hasn't boxed in a while. Conor's active. He's active.
Hey, man. He still beat up Conor.
Yeah, I totally hear you. I just, I don't know. Something seems a little safer for me, maybe I'm just totally fucking wrong.
Hey, denial.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you have a big fucking war. I wouldn't water it down the way you're going about it.
I wouldn't want either of them, but I think
Yeah, I guess we're just fucking lunatics. But this post is getting mad engagement. A lot of comments.
What do you think it was? The fact that he said, "Hey, cunt," or he went after his wife?
what a
I
fucking
can't
lunatic.
believe
bro.
when we were younger. Jake told me he wanted to be a villain in movies. He said, I think I have a good villain laugh. And he just made the movie his life.
He really, that's so accurate.
He's the real life villain.
He really is leaning into that
he's
role
really-
so much. Like, that I have to start thinking about it like that. Like he's the Joker. He's the fucking Joker, bro. Like he's very much in a lot of ways become the Joker of the scene. You know what I'm saying? And so it's almost like at least you can't say that you wouldn't expect this from Jake Paul right now.
Can you though? Because all of us watched this video and went,
I was blown away.
is he out of his mind?
Yeah, no,
I couldn't believe it, bro.
I thought he was sending that to you to like test it. Like, you know how you guys send each other videos like, hey, what do you think about this? But he just went straight to like.
Also, who the fuck is guaranteeing a $50 million
Triller.
Connor Blakely? Like, who the fuck is putting $50 million on that fight?
Oh my God.
McGregor already said he wouldn't do it. There's no way he's doing it, right?
He talked about it?
I thought he did, or somebody Dana White.
spoke
Oh,
on
that's
it.
what it was.
But man, it's going to be hard to ignore this one. Lot of attention going to be coming towards Conor's way. People are going to want a response. Yes or no, whatever it is. People are going to want.
I'd be curious to see if Conor just takes the fighter road on it and just says like, "Yo, like people make videos all the time. I don't give a fuck."
for $50 million.
That's a different story. But we've seen Jake Paul contracts in the past that people were just like, "Yo, no one ever saw that. It's not a real contract."
I bet. I don't know. He had that big check.
Well,
You saw that big check. Come on. You take that to City National. You cash it right
like
now.
Happy Gilmore, the Happy Gilmore check. He made every golf
you can never
give
cash
him
the
the big
checks.
checks.
Yeah,
they were like, "Sir, Happy, sorry, we're out of the small checks." He's like, "No, I want one of those big fucking checks." You remember that shit?
Do you think he's gonna get some lash from other fighters? Like, hey, this is your profession. You fight for money. The guy offered you $50 million, and you're not. Do you feel like people are gonna start saying, "Okay,
no,
now
not real fighters"?
That's a fight. That's a fight you take.
You have to, bro.
But the fighters aren't gonna
Also,
say
if
that.
you are Conor and a YouTuber is chirping at you for $50 million, in my eyes, like, yeah, I'll beat your ass for $50 million.
100%.
That's called stealing. That's
not-
called taking candy from babies.
Yeah, no,
That's
you
fine.
should.
That's
No, you
fine.
should.
I love Jake, obviously, but this one is fucking dumb. Sorry. This one is fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah.
This is how you
Mayweather's better.
This is how you give.
He's saying he's retired, and he also was
Hey,
a lot.
Jack, you're crazy, dude. I'll never do something like that. And then, like, fights the best fucking boxer to ever be in the ring, period.
I would rather fight Floyd Mayweather than Conor McGregor. I'm serious. Conor McGregor is a southpaw. He's bigger than Floyd Mayweather. He's younger than Floyd Mayweather.
He lost to Mayweather.
Way active. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
So did everyone else.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
he's just a precision striker, knockout artist. Floyd is not.
Hey,
Floyd's not. He's just not. He's older. Every day he gets older. Every day I get better. And
I get
I
it.
understand the discrepancy
I get
between.
it. I get it.
Well, and
You know your merch should be? It should be denial.
Well, and think about the show.
Deny. Yeah, no, I get he's the best, and he's never lost, and he actually beat up Conor, and he's still training every single day.
None of that means anything.
And wait, what was I talking about? Yeah.
But
I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's called denial, bro.
No, I don't know why. I would rather fight Floyd than Conor. That's what I'm saying.
You know, we heard you.
No, but
It's still fucking dumb. He still beat up Conor.
so you would fight Conor if you were me and you had the option?
Yes. Why? Because Conor fucking lost against the guy. So why would you be like, you know what? I don't want to fight number 2. I want to fight number 1. It's safer.
Me or
What
him?
the fuck?
I don't know, dude. Conor fucking
Bro, okay, I hate to break it to you. Mayweather wasn't trying when he fought Conor.
Hey, I know.
And guess what? He's probably not gonna try with you.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, I'm your best friend, man. If
Unfuck you. Unfuck.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right.
The bigger problem is
February
like,
20th.
there's a lot of show.
sorry.
There's a lot of show that goes into the fight before and after the fight. And one thing's for sure, if you're talking about the lead up and the post activities, Floyd's the easier fighter there. You do not want to be sitting across on a fucking table talking about the fight coming up in a week in front of Conor McGregor. That man is a fucking monster.
He's a wizard with the wit.
A monster.
A wit wizard. All right. We're gonna go back to the program. We had to speak on this. R.I.P. Jake. Congrats though. On something. Welcome back to Impulsive, the #1 podcast in the world.
not anymore.
I don't know how to say this, guys, but
two streamies in a row we got.
Nah.
What do you mean?
We only got one in a row.
What are you talking about?
I got one personally, and then the year after we got the best podcast.
We got 2019, 2020 best podcast.
Did we really? No, we didn't, right? I don't think we did.
Stop.
No,
I did not.
No, one of those is my personal one. Look, short form comedy from 2015.
The Streamy Awards last week, I did not watch the show because I know we got nominated and I know that there's no one else that is like us. Like, there's no, who else could the award? Did Tiny Meat Gang got it? Did Tiny Meat Gang get it?
No.
H3? Great shows.
Jay Shetty
Has a podcast.
on purpose won best podcast 2020.
Did you say on purpose?
That's the name of the show, evidently.
his
Got
show.
you. I'm so sorry.
So he's got a YouTube podcast show. you're
That's
saying.
right. Yeah, Jay Shetty is his name. We had him as
On
a
the
guest
show,
on
great
on
guy.
this podcast. Really great guy. Congratulations to Jay Shetty. But I gotta say it doesn't feel great, losing again, something.
It just feels a little bit weird too, just because of the whole, scoreboard and all with the viewership and the, diversity of guests and the whole conversation.
I was surprised.
I mean, listen, he's pushing for a great thing, health and wellness. Nothing like it.
Yeah.
Nothing
It's-
fucking
it's
like it.
great.
If you're not
It's
healthy
pretty
and
great.
well, what are you? But at the end of the day, man, it feels like,
Feels rigged.
someone stole the vote. Like election.
I want to recount.
It's rigged.
I think Russia was involved.
Are you fucking
A
serious?
number
Dylan?
of hackers were involved.
Jay fucking-
Well,
I
'cause
love Jay.
Look, he's great, and if I'm being honest with you, he's providing immense
fine.
value to people. You know what I'm saying?
Impulsive fans weren't happy about it.
They let him know on Twitter. By the way, they were dogging him. Poor guy. They couldn't even just humbly let Jay win his award. But I checked out his YouTube channel, and I was immersed. Right away. I saw the type of content that he's making, and boy, it's not like this type of content. He's out there telling you
Helping
how to be a
people.
better person. We're out here talking about your dicks.
That's it. Dicks only. It's just honestly, it was that award seemed indicative of the streamers as a whole. We weren't going to win that award this year. I watched that show and the first thing I noticed was, God dang, this is a poor representation of the YouTube community as a whole. I'm sorry. I'm just going to fucking say it, dude. Like, I'll speak for myself. I don't want to drag you guys into this fucking quicksand, dick sand. But it seems like the Oscars, like all the other award shows, they are more concerned with just straight inclusion, that they don't care about the show or the direction or representing the community as a whole. It just seemed like it seems like they used an ancestral cast of characters every single year. David Dobrik, Liza Koshy, Lily Singh, and that's kind of it. Like where's the UK? Is the UK not like invited?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems very.
Where they at though?
I don't know.
I hear what you're saying. Inclusivity is always good,
Great, fantastic.
but there might be I don't know, because I do hear what you're saying. The agenda of the streamies, I don't know if it was actually geared towards
Representing the YouTube community.
in a fair way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I know this is tricky.
Some of them spot on, dude. Like Mr. Beast won Creator of the Year, which I thought was 1,000%
He
accurate.
deserved it last
right?
year, and they gave it to Tana. And so, no offense to Tana, but Mr. Beast is a fucking insane. And everybody, a lot of the people that got awards deserve the awards. But all I'm saying is this: like, I deal with these like entrepreneurs and new businessmen all the time. They come up to me and they're like, "We've got this new product here, man. It's gonna rival Poland Spring. We truly believe this is the next best water." And I'm like, "Well, what is it about your water that makes it better than Poland Spring?" And they're like, "Well, let me tell you this. Our headquarters is represented by only 2 men. The rest are women, 3 of which are, African, like." People have started leading with inclusion and inclusivity as opposed to having that as a very important part of the puzzle. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think I know what you're saying.
But
Are you saying like instead of worrying about the product, they're worrying about what people think about the product behind doors?
And the company, and more so the company, they're like, yo, we want to make sure
Politics
that
now.
we have pandered to every single group as opposed to just putting out the product that best represents the audience and our buyer.
Do you believe it's important to go really far down that road and then it'll kind of level out to a more natural?
Yes. I think it's all very
Do you
important.
think it's necessary?
I think we may have reached the point of like,
Okay.
I personally think we've reached that point. It's just like it's become just so important to lead with that I think people are starting to forget, like, yo, you have to put out a product that is either representative or better than your competitor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just me, but
No, it's all good. Another award that I felt fell into the right hands was my editor Hayden. Congratulations to my editor Hayden. He won the Streamy for editing on my vlog channel for
First one, yeah?
yeah, his first Streamy for 4 years now. He showed his reaction video. Wasn't even wearing socks. Just at his home.
I saw that.
Popped the champagne with his girlfriend afterwards. Or no, he was wearing socks, no shoes. Excuse me. Footwear isn't my thing. But yeah, congratulations. It was really cool to see his work. I don't know, recognized after working with him for so long, and I know how hard this dude works. He's insane. He's editing a Floyd Mayweather reaction video right now for the vlog channel. Next up, we got a music video coming out, I think later in this week, 2020. I made a 2020 song. Goes like this, 2020, how about you go and fuck yourself? You're the worst hero of all time. Go and pick on someone else. Carol Baskin's in it. Dude.
You secured the bag.
Whoa! You could order cameos from Carol Baskin. Best $300 I've ever spent in me days. Look at this. I said,
Oh my God.
Because there's a line about Carol, and I wanted to get her singing the song, and so I requested a cameo of her, and this is what she said. I'm not gonna lie, she fired some shots.
Cool cats and kittens, it's Carol Baskin from Big Cat Rescue. Logan Paul, you're not one of the cool cats. No, you were rude to me in 2020, but I am going to show you that I can take the high road here and sing along with your song. You might regret it, though. I can't sing any better than I can dance.
I could pause it right now, right here, like I just did, but I'm not gonna, because this next part's pretty good.
2020, how about you? Go and yourself. You're the worst year of our time. Go and pick on someone else. I was ready to rock out, and now I'm hitting my rock bottom. 2020, all I want to know. Well, all I want to know is 2021 going to be any better? Stay cool, cats. Mwah.
She said I wasn't a cool cat. She said I wasn't.
Do you think
is that the world premiere of your song? No. I think that was the first time you heard the hook. You know, Carol Baskin singing the hook. But
do you think she killed her husband? Like, does that strike you as someone who
some people would say she whacked him?
Whacked him. What do you think, George?
I didn't want to like say anything because I didn't watch what was going on. I would just watch the memes and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's all my knowledge about it is. But
Just based off that video.
Video,
Yeah.
the one thing that I thought was I could pay that money. I could pay like good money to listen to her like talk to me to sleep, like tell a bedtime story. Her voice was just like, I was like sleeping listening to her.
Really?
Also, you spent $300 on a person that might have murdered their husband.
An alleged murderer. Yes.
That's crazy, man.
Alleged.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
fucked
That's
up.
the way to title it.
Alleged
Yeah,
murder.
allegedly,
She seems
George.
very nice for a murderer, right?
Hold on.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake my head like I knew what that meant. Yeah. Allegedly.
Alleged, like she has been accused of it. We're not sure. You know, she hasn't been convicted, but yeah.
Well, she did kill that song though.
Wow.
That
Gabs,
a
you're
boy.
so far.
She fired some shots, but she did take the high road. Music videos coming out hopefully sometimes this week.
That's exciting. Yeah, you shot that all day yesterday.
Yeah.
I put out that video on my YouTube on my YouTube channel last week talking about you leaving YouTube forever. And people were upset about it, bro. There's a lot, and rightfully so. There's a lot of people that are upset, but it looks like you're gonna have another video on your main channel before the end of the year.
Yeah. Like I said, we got the Floyd Mayweather announcement. Like, how did this fight come to be? What were my original thoughts? Type stuff. Nice scripted video coming. Yeah, I haven't quit YouTube. I'm here.
Also in that video, I tried to set you up with a
Michael, you ruined me.
with a girl
You ruined me, Mike.
with Val Correct.
You set the internet on fire with this. You really pissed off the gamers.
I don't think it really reached like a fever pitch. I think it was all just a misunderstanding. But basically, for anybody who didn't see it, I ran into Nade Shot, Matt Nade Shot, friend of mine at 100 Thieves headquarters, did a little walkthrough and a burger testing there. And I, in a very relaxed way, brought up the idea of Logan and Valkyrie potentially having a meeting of some sort, and that Logan was, semi interested in the situation. She did not take too kindly to that. I don't think she wanted to make it clear. She wasn't like super upset about it either. She just thought it was,
She wasn't happy with your actions.
Yeah.
Like, well, you're unprofessional. You asked her boss about her dating life.
yeah,
Oh, that could be a problem.
And you brought you
dragged you into
you ruined me.
I know.
And I hate you. I hate you. Look at the headline. Valkyrie hits back at disrespectful Logan Paul dating rumors.
Well, no, there was no dating rumor.
No, I was confused with that narrative.
Well,
that was never that was never that part was never a thing.
But that was the whole issue. So, and I hate touching on this again because there's
know,
been 6
I know.
videos.
We should stop.
Really?
I haven't heard about it, so I love this.
Really quickly though, the issue was just like me and Matt are friends, and so like she said, you shouldn't have talked to my boss about that. First of all, I didn't look at Matt as her boss. Like I kind of figured they like work together. Like me and Logan work together. Like if you ask me a question about like Logan's toes or something, or like this, like how small his dick is, I'll answer you and I won't be offended by the fact that he's my boss. He's not my boss. He's like my homie, my
my
partner.
friend. There he
Like
is.
Nate and Valkyrie are on the same level.
Could you just fucking say what you said? That'd be great, so we could
What
all
do
be
you
filled
mean?
in. To the audience that don't understand, what did you say that affected?
I thought
her?
I delivered that messaging through
the
context.
clip made its way on Twitter, and she responded to something that like, "Yo, we need to keep this girl away from the Paul brothers," which they're probably right. She responded. I just spit everywhere. I hate this. I hate all of it. She responded like, "No, never, ever, no." No, and then so I had no choice but to put a GIF that dude doing the deuces.
Just
and-
please
and
pull
di-
it
and
up. I love
disappearing.
that GIF so much.
Yeah. So I I was embarrassed
And then she
because
put-
my friend embarrassed me.
No, but I didn't actually. You didn't really give a fuck, dude. Like,
And then she addressed. Look, I had to put this, dude. I had no choice. I'm out. I never want to be seen again. Don't include me.
And that's Mike knowing he fucked up next to him. Look at him.
But yeah, it's all good now.
We're sorry, Valkyrie.
Yeah,
I'm sorry on behalf of Mike, and I'm sorry for just existing. This is what I'm gonna try to do in real life now. Sorry,
Just evaporate.
sorry I was ever here. I'm sorry.
Other news coming out this week. Logan, well, I don't know what's more important. We got a little pump in Logan. Logan Paul is getting paid, it looks like $200,000 to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Who saw this?
$200,000. And this started to really
Who
catch
saw this?
fire on Instagram. It was being posted on a lot of different boxing websites. And I looked and I was like, who is reporting this news story? 200 grand they're paying him to 200K to get in the ring with one of the greatest of all time. And I looked, reported by one of the utmost professional reporters in the space, a man by the name of Daniel Keem, also known as Keemstar.
Oh my
So people are posting the story and they're like, oh yeah, Boxing Insider Daniel Keem has reported the story. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. So you should see me on Instagram.
No, what was it? 200K, like 2% of the back
2%.
end, right? And he got
5%.
No,
And
no,
a
no.
million up front and 5%.
no. I thought he got 50%.
I've seen very.
Floyd got 50 and you got
Floyd got 50 and I got 5. Yeah.
But here's the problem, and we know the internet is ruthless for this, or does this all the time. the comments are all like, wow, I would have thought he would have got more. Nobody had it in their mind to say like, wow, maybe Daniel Keem is not the most utmost reporter on boxing news. You know what I'm saying? Like, did anyone fucking think of that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they were just getting right into the news and they just kind of forgot about everything.
Nice.
Everyone's talking about the money for this fight. Everyone wants to know, what got Floyd to do this fight? Was it the money? Floyd Money Mayweather, is that what he liked about it? Did he like his cut on the back end? I'll say this, you're way off with your estimates, but you'll never know.
Oh no, I actually told him on my last last Twitch stream.
I probably would have. My manager would kill me if I said this. I probably would have done this fight for free, straight up for free.
Maybe that's why when people read the number, they think it's possible because they're like, yo, he's getting so much like free press and love out of this, and it's such a life defining moment.
Iconic opportunity, dude. This is some legacy shit. I would have done this for free. This is the coolest thing in the world. I get to grace the ring with one of the best boxers of all time and attempt to take his fucking head off. That's cool to me. I'm excited about that. But no, I didn't. I didn't take it for free. I'm gonna probably make a good amount.
8
of money.
figures. I'm sorry. I'm fucking like, you're not gonna say it. Fuck, bro. Like 8 figures, bro. Yeah, count it up.
I could buy so many Pokemon
Oh my
cards.
God, you're making 60K? You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I could buy so many Pokemon cards, man. First edition Charizards just set a new record. $369,000.
Stop.
For a 10. $369,000.
But who's buying? I understand people are rating them and pricing them, but who's actually buying them? Did someone buy it for that price?
Yes, it's sold for that amount. Yeah, bro. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm telling you.
I hate to shit on that whole beautiful space right now, but if you're getting in at the $369,000 price point, you're holding the bag.
I don't think so. I think it's going to go up. Actually, I know it is.
To what?
Michael,
bro?
unlimited.
To what? Unlimited?
Unlimited. There's no ceiling for Pokemon. As long as Charizard keeps shooting flamethrower.
That just seems crazy to me. I'm sure Daniel Keem has some thoughts on it. Speaking of life-defining moments, getting the ring, Floyd Mayweather, $10 million. Our co-host, Georgie, is a stand-up comedian.
I can't believe it, George. Congratulations. We talked about it last week. George went to Arizona to do his first stand-up comedy show, opening up for Joe Coy, professional comedian who we had on this podcast, very famous, very successful comedian. You opened up for him at a show in Arizona.
Yeah.
For what, 500 people? 500-person venues?
Yeah, we did 10 shows.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you originally were only there to do 4.
I was only supposed to do 1. I was gonna do 1 because obviously, like, it's not something I'd never done before. I was really fucking nervous.
Yeah, sure.
But dude, when I got on that stage, I was like, oh fuck, this is my lane. This is my lane.
You knew it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to set expectations because talking in front of people is scary enough. But
Sure.
trying to be funny on like fucking, all right, be funny. And everybody's like, I paid a lot of money. You better be fucking funny.
That sounds like a nightmare.
It was terrifying. It was the first time I've ever gone up, and right before they called my name, like I was pushing down my throw up because that's how nervous I was. And I just went up, bro, and I blacked out, and I watched myself back. And then the owner came in with the partners, and they were like, "There's no fucking way that was your first time."
Amazing.
And so, yeah, dude, it was an experience. Like it was really, really humbling to like I got to perform, and then right away saw one of the greatest comedians perform. And
Who's also become your mentor.
he like will yell at me now. Like he'll like he like, for example, I'll give you one example. Like he's like, don't fucking crowd work. Do not fucking crowd work.
What's crowd work?
When you get on stage and you like, you know how like you lean on the crowd. So like I'll be like,
you pick on people.
Yeah. I was not allowed to talk to anybody.
Why?
I hate
What?
that anyways.
Come on.
Nah, I don't
That's
fuck-
my favorite.
He knows
Unless you're
he
Schultz.
knows that I could do that, and I could do that, and he knows I could do it, and he's a G at it. Like if you watch him, like holy cow, I watched 10 shows of
so
him.
he does it.
Bro, I watched 10 shows, and I swear to God, bro, I've never seen anybody move that quick mentally. Every 10 shows, not one joke was repeated.
Wow.
This guy, I was watching him, and I was like, I will never be able to fill his shoes. Like he was on a whole fucking different.
Dog, that's not true. He's
No.
been doing it forever.
I know, God
you
willing.
know how good you can get at something if you just do it?
He told me, bro. Like he was gassing me up. He's like, yeah, you
For
got
sure,
it. He's
for
like,
sure.
you got
Dude,
it.
It just takes time.
Yeah, it's gonna take time.
Why
but
does he not want you to crowd work? That's like
because he
personally-
knows I could do it. So he's like, I don't want you to rile anybody but yourself. So that way, if I have a tough crowd or say somebody doesn't want to work with me, like I'm a established comedian. I don't lean on the crowd to give me material.
Interesting.
So like I went up there and I was just telling stories, and I taped all of my takes, and from the first take to the last one, I'm like crazy different.
You can see the improvement.
Yeah, in the beginning, like I was still making people laugh like crazy, but you could tell I was nervous because I was talking really quick and I was like telling my stories. And he's like, "Yo, chill the fuck out."
Good.
Yeah, and he just gave me a bunch of notes. Like every day, he would break me down. Like he's like, well, "You did this, don't do this." Blah blah blah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were in some sort of flow state up there? Yeah.
I felt like it was my brand new. Like, let me give you an example. When I met you, I was doing music and I was doing everything, and then you were like, you sat me down. You're like, "Hey, I'm gonna develop you online, and I'm gonna build you, and this is the lane you're gonna be, and you're gonna be successful at it." And so I was kind of like the silver spoon of social media, but I did my work and I got there, and this is my life now. And he was doing the same thing, and I felt the same way how you were mentoring me in the beginning.
Very cool.
And I was like, "Oh, this is my new chapter.
Yeah.
This is my new chapter."
I think that's really exciting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so natural at it, man. I told you this. This isn't an overnight thing.
No.
I would plan on doing this for the next decade.
Yeah.
And in 10 years, you'll be selling out stadiums.
God willing. It was so fun, dude. It was really this moment. This is how I knew I was going to be successful in it. And this is it. When I was doing it and I'm like, man, I could perform in front of 3 people or 3 million people. And it's just the adrenaline of pumping in front of people, bro. Like it's not like a camera. Like we could cut this, but like hearing the crowd fucking roar.
Live?
Or when I say something that's like too much and they're like, ooh, but it's just like, it just gives you energy, bro. Like,
But you feed off that shit.
oh God, I loved it, bro.
But
It's
every
like
time,
crack.
everyone knows this about you, George. Like we call it the George Show. The harder people are laughing, the funnier you get.
Yeah, because I feed
You
off
too.
of it.
You do this too. It's like a compound effect that like both
the
you guys
energy
have.
fucking it just feeds into. It
Yeah.
turns you into a monster. What was going on with did they cancel COVID down there in Arizona? They could just do shows and shit because we can't even eat outside here.
Bro, they were like,
How
bro,
crazy.
6 feet. It was like not even 6 inches.
It just
shit.
it's so the current state is so weird. I actually was thinking about this the other day. COVID is worse than crack cocaine. COVID is worse than crack cocaine. I'll tell you why. Let me explain this to you. When I was smoking crack cocaine, I was invited home for Christmas. Now, given everybody would hide their purses, they would hide their bags, they would put their cash away. The presents couldn't even come out to the Christmas tree until they went directly into the hands of the person opening them. They had to be delivered like by armed guard because I would pawn any fucking set of golf balls, socks, whatever I get my fucking hands on, bro.
Oh my God.
I was dangerous. But my mom said, "I love you so much, you crackhead son. You come home, you eat the fucking ham, you crackhead." And I'll go home every fucking year. I was there every fucking Christmas. My mom called me this Christmas. I'm not even a crackhead no more. She said, "You can't come home, motherfucker. You ain't invited. Too dangerous. Too fucking dangerous, bro. You can't come back. You can't come home." I see my mom every Christmas since I was 0. Well, 1, I don't know. Fuck. But do you hear what I'm saying to you right now, bro? There are people that have been going home all fucked up, on meth and shit, and now they can't go home because the families are like, "Yo, you're gonna kill baby Chasey, bro, because you could get sick, bro."
Yeah, no, Arizona doesn't give a fuck, bro. Like I dead ass was like, "What's up, Arizona? You guys are open," and they cheered for like 11 minutes. Bro.
Whoa. They're like, "Yeah," purposely sneezing on each other. Dude, like they're just like fuck
it was fucking gross, bro. They were sharing drinks and fucking. I was
Wow.
like, guys, like no, like let me put it this way: if one person in that room had it, everybody got
So
it.
let's be
Like,
honest. Let's be. I'm not gonna say that actually. That's fucked. And Texas, like, is it like a South thing? Like,
I don't know, bro. They didn't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. I know like 3 people while I was visiting. They're like, "Yeah, I have COVID. They're just gonna stay inside for a couple days." I go, "No, fucking weeks, motherfucker,
you
weeks."
end up did you see him in person or those people?
No, fuck no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Just making
I
sure.
had it, and guys, I'm starting to get. I still can't smell anything.
Guys, this is what I'm. Did you hear what he just said?
I still can't. It's been
This
6
is
months. I
Yeah,
swear to
let's
God.
here. We have a 2-minute test. Let's do it live.
No.
We
Hold on.
do have a test.
Ooh,
We
we
could
Oh
should
no,
probably
we
do it.
should. We should.
Wait,
Grab-
you gonna go on my nose?
Yeah, no. It's blood.
Grab the
It's
butt one.
blood.
Hold on a second. It's all fun and games until George tests positive right here, right now.
Well, that's fine.
On
We
live
just- we-
television.
then we cut-
Oh, then I
segment.
just go home and quarantine myself.
Listen to me for a second.
But we're being responsible.
Your smelling is still affected.
Yeah, no, dude, it's sad. I've never got to smell what my puppy smells like. Still,
Ever?
never.
I do want to be clear that we're off the jokes. You're
No,
being dead
no,
serious.
on my mom's life.
Because there's a lot of people out there that are very much like Arizona and are the fucking death rate is fucking 0.02%, man. Like I can go to fucking club, hang out, have drinks with my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, guess what, dude? You're never gonna smell your fucking friend's hair again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No pheromones for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Bro, are you being fucking dead on?
Yeah,
Up.
it hasn't affected me just yet. Hey, that's
Seems
the
a little
lights.
ridiculous.
It hasn't affected me just yet when it comes to like mental state because like I thank God I could see and hear. I think those are the two things that are like if I lost any of those.
Okay, but if you had to lose one, which would it be and why?
I would want to lose my hearing.
Like you want to lose your hair because
If I had to choose, I don't want to.
Oh, I'm just saying. You made
Nah.
it sound like it was something
Okay,
you
so
desired.
you'd want to keep the visual.
Yeah, just so I could see and not hear you guys. I feel like listening to Mike and you.
So you'd rather
sometimes
look at me?
when you guys. Yeah,
What the fuck are you saying?
You're a
George?
beautiful guy.
Is it the nose that does it for you? Listen to me.
Is it the nose
You'll
that
never,
does-
bro. You'll never smell. The only way I could see this would be good, and you have a girlfriend, so it'll never happen. Is if you got like hooked up with a chick with like a stanky box, and you were just hooking up there, and she's like, "I'm really sorry, like I have a yeast infection this week," and you're like, "I can't smell nothing. I
Yeah,
smell
nothing. My girlfriend could literally shit on the floor, and I have no fucking idea. Like zero.
that
I'm
something
so
she
glad
does?
she's not paying attention.
Yeah.
Let's go
Can
over
you zoom
to
to her
George's
real quick?
girlfriend with the dog. It's important that we see exactly what's going on over there.
I was talking about you shitting.
Do
Just
Nah,
don't,
don't worry
even
about
worry
it.
about it. You can watch the episode on YouTube.
you want to know why Tommy's sad right now? Because he just found out his dad has never smelled him before.
Yeah, dude.
It's like it was breaking news to him.
So we don't know the long term effects.
No, but there is one effect that scares me. So every once in a while, like every 3 days, the whole day, I would smell something like fucking gross. Gross.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Come back,
Yeah.
and it'll be skewed. So someone will be like, "Are you cooking fish right now?"
Yeah. Like there's I'm not kidding. There's days out of the week where I will not eat anything because if I smell anything, it'll make me gag.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
See, I don't want that.
You
shit.
just smell farts every 1 in 3 days.
No, it's worse, bro. It's fucking worse.
And it's like, yo, and let's be
it's
honest.
like a porta potty, like everywhere.
Let's be honest. There would never
like
be a
1,000
worse
farts.
time to get COVID than like the week before the vaccine comes out. Like if you
I ain't taking that shit.
So let's talk about it.
Fuck that.
Pfizer shipping them out
2 companies
on fire
approved.
trucks, on airplanes. Vaccines are arriving in Canada. I think some of the first
I
shipments.
think the UK is under.
If I got a FedEx from Jesus Christ himself, maybe. But like, nah.
You're not going to take the COVID
No, fuck
vaccine.
no. I'll tell you
Well,
why.
now you have the antibodies.
Well, no,
Right,
but
right?
supposedly they're only good for 6 months. Hold on, can we set this up a little bit more too?
Yeah.
So the UK rushed approval before the US. They and got an earful from the FDA, and the FDA said, "Yo, you pushed this too fast." UK gets it approved. Now the FDA goes and approves from Pfizer as well as another company, and I believe the rollout has started. Right,
has,
like
yeah,
people
it
are
has
actually
indeed.
getting
30,000 or something like
vaccines.
that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I know
frontline workers first.
frontline workers, and of course the White House staff, which people are fucking up in arms about because they want to go to events, they want to go to Arizona to see Joe Coy perform, and now they're all getting vaccines before fucking doctors and nurses, right? I've been seeing some of the side effects.
Well, already?
Hold on.
Not personally. I've been seeing them online. Bell's palsy is one of the side effects that the people that were involved with the clinical trials is facing. Can you pull up?
Wait, did they say they couldn't trace
Can
that
you
it
pull
came
up
from that?
vaccine Bell's palsy, please?
What is Bell's palsy, by the way?
Condition that causes the temporary weakness or paralysis of the muscles in the face.
For how long?
Pull up vaccine Bell's palsy. I'd love to pull up the exact situation I was reading about here.
Why you shouldn't worry about getting
I
Bell's
guess I'll
palsy.
just go fuck myself.
It says you won't get it. Why you shouldn't worry about it. Or maybe you will get it, but you just shouldn't worry about it.
Oh, 4 people out of the 22,000. Scroll down. There may be a picture of the people that got the Bell's
No,
palsy.
there's no chance. No chance. Like, look at me. Grab a pic while you're at it.
No, there are.
no.
No, the pictures of the people exist. I'm
Wow,
telling you.
okay,
But
so-
so it is temporary.
It is temporary.
And someone also asked me this. I don't know if this is fucked up, but do people who have faced, forget it. If you already had Bell's palsy and you got the,
I see where you're going with it.
would
I
it
say,
reverse it?
I say drop it.
Yeah.
It's a touchy
Hold
one.
on, but it says this is consistent with the expected rate in the general pop, and it's a not strong enough correlation to prove any causal
okay,
connection.
got it.
Causal connection between the vaccine and the condition. So maybe it's not a cause.
Okay,
of the
so
vaccine.
why don't you want to take the vacation, the vaccination? Why don't you want to take a vacation?
I don't know, man. I don't. I'm scared of that shit, dude. I like my body to heal itself, and if I'm healthy enough, like I had it and I recovered from it, I'd want my body to do its thing on its own before science comes in.
I'm going to say that.
You're an anti-vaxxer.
You're an anti-vaxxer.
You are.
Oh no. Well, here's the
Did you
thing.
get the polio vaccine?
I think if you're scared and you want to get it, then by all means, please God, go get it.
This is coming from the dude that got chickenpox last year.
I got chickenpox.
Did you get chickenpox last year?
I did not get chickenpox.
I made it up.
Oh,
You should have just agreed with it, went with it.
I lied.
It could
Okay.
have been a cool story. But listen to me, dude. Anti-vaccine,
Yeah.
that's scary, bro. It scares a lot of people
Well,
because
no, it's not.
because
It
what if
shouldn't.
you
It shouldn't.
risk what if you risk like, you know, you're just hanging out at a fucking playground. You probably wouldn't be, would you? Because you're older.
are you saying like if God forbid I gave it to somebody? Okay, if somebody was scared of getting it, then they should get the vaccine. I think anybody who's scared of it should get the vaccine. But if I choose to not want the vaccine and I catch it, or somebody else who chooses not to get it catches it, that's their responsibility. They chose that life.
What if
you give it to someone and they die and it's someone's grandmother?
I mean, listen, bro, I could be driving and accidentally hit a red light and kill somebody.
So why not smoke crack?
Because I don't like it.
But what if you just run into a car accident?
I have insurance.
have you ever felt like murdering someone?
Like no, but yeah, no, never. I mean, that would be fucking weird if I said yeah, and then like a couple
if
podcasts
you
ago, I was
did-
like, I wouldn't kill Hitler. They're like,
Okay.
who the fuck?
right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to kill anybody.
This is a
Right,
cr-
right. And
This
if
is
you
a
did-
crazy.
Never mind.
It'd probably be you.
Would you feed me to tigers?
Never.
Would you feed him a
Because you're not a
tiger?
cool cat. Just the good.
That's why you would feed me to tigers. Great way to dispose of a.
I don't think the tigers could get to you through that jacket.
Can we please stay on this for a second?
If you had to present a card to get into places, to ride the bus, go to the local theater, to go enter the club,
need it to
and
show.
you present your COVID vaccine card,
Yeah.
and it became a necessity,
Yeah.
would you do the vaccine strictly for convenience?
I mean, I could probably bootleg one. They're selling fake IDs.
George, at what point
you
you
could
just
just
being a
No, because they'll have QR codes on them. I guarantee they'll have some crazy shit with QR codes on them that you can't just fake IDs, fake COVID vaccine cards.
That's what I'm saying.
I bet the COVID vaccine cards are gonna have some sort of tech.
Listen,
that-
if 15-year-olds could get into a strip club,
You're
I could
right.
probably get into
You're
like,
right.
this
you know what I
is
mean?
this it sounds crazy.
By the way, can
This-
I get in trouble for saying that?
everything
No,
we've
'cause you're
said
not
so far
15.
we're getting in trouble for today. Listen to me.
Fuck.
This is
podcast
already
shuts down.
this is already happening.
Yeah.
There are I just saw a performer, I think it might have been Bad Bunny, I don't remember who it was the other day, that you would need to show proof of your vaccine to go to his shows.
Yeah.
And so you could actually, if you looked it up, you'd find it. But this is something that the fringe right
Yeah.
and I'm sure the fringe left has feared for ages.
Yeah, that's the
was
thing-
that
this
there
is
was
the thing
going
they
to
talk
be
about
this,
it.
that,
Zombies, for sure, 10 more years.
That this pandemic was going to get created. It wasn't going to have any really serious effects. Like it was going to have a 0.01% death rate, and that the government was going to come out and be like, "Yo, you know, we've got this vaccination," and then and then all of a sudden they were going to start rolling out rules. Yo, if you're a U.S. citizen, you will. You know, if you have a green card at first, you'll be deported if you don't get the vaccination. And then it just continues to fucking right? And then it continues to roll. And at the end of it, they're like, yo, like your tax rate is 82% if you don't get the vaccination. Then you find out that people that got the vaccination started acting a little bit differently. People that were outspoken against Trump started all of a sudden not being so outspoken against Trump anymore. It was almost like all of those ideals that they had in their head started to slow down a little bit. And Alex Jones started to play by the rules after he got the vaccine. And Ben Shapiro all of a sudden thought that socialism was good after he got the vaccine and that him was a cool pronoun to use. And all of a sudden, all those people with those crazy ideologies started acting much more
tame.
And it's, and I know it sounds crazy. Or does it?
No, that's the shit that I'm scared of.
So
bro.
you're saying the COVID vaccine is a mind control vaccine?
Potentially. I mean,
I think of it, God forbid, like this. Like, this is my conspiracy on it. Like, you're injecting these people, but we don't know. Listen, like, how are you giving us something to protect us from something you don't even know about? Like, they don't know that much about it. So how did you find a cure about it? So my thing is, I think this is really fucked up for me to say, but in my mind, it's like population control. I think there's going to be like something in like 10 years from now. And they're going to be like, oh, it's a side effect from that. And then people are just going to be dropping dead.
Okay. Stop. We have to stop right now. And I have to roll this back to where it will be okay. We're having fun. They cannot look at this and be like, yo, they're trying to talk to Gen Pop out of fucking getting this vaccine.
Hold on.
And I know you're not, and I'm not by any means.
We can't be the only people thinking these
absolutely
thoughts.
not.
Come on, just because we're vocal about the idea that the COVID vaccine could be some sort of mind control vaccine to make you a more tame member of society doesn't mean we're not telling you to take it. Obviously,
I'm gonna get
inject your arm
Wait,
with this random medicine that the government says.
Are you gonna?
Yeah,
do it?
fuck yeah, dude.
Bro,
I don't know.
I've injected my arms. I don't know.
What if the side effect's like a weird, like you grew a third arm?
Here's why I would do it. Because I'm a sheep. And if they tell me, yo, you got to go into the club, you need the COVID vaccine, I'll be like, bet, no problem. Do it right here, right now. I don't give a fuck.
No, but I'm saying.
It'd be something like Warwick, like nothing even that special. Like Warwick.
Remember the
I just
guy?
want to see my friends.
Remember the guy in the
Let me see my
Matrix?
friends. Please.
Remember the guy in the Matrix?
Just watched all three. Of course I do.
that just said, I love the steak. He loved the taste of the steak. And they're like, we could get you out of here. You know, the agents, you don't have to live here. Bro, and he's like, no, he wanted to stay in, right? That guy wanted to stay in. He just wanted to be made big in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Money, all that shit. I'm the same fucking way. Give me the stakes and Matrix me, bro. I don't give a fuck about being a sheep. Me and this kid want to just go to the club.
Bah.
Me and this kid want to go to the club.
Bah.
If in 10 years his head starts to fall off and I got to carry it around in a satchel so we can go in I don't give a fuck because it's going to be a Louis Vuitton satchel, bro.
But out of necessity, which is why I asked you, out of necessity, if your life becomes overly complicated because of your stubbornness to refuse to get the vaccine and comply, would you do it?
I mean, listen, I'm not here to cause any problems.
Me either.
You know what I mean? Like,
I said that.
I'm not here to cause problems. Like, I am just worried about my well-being and my family's well-being. So as long, like, if I waited like a year or two and everybody's like, all right, we're good, no one's dropping dead from this, then I'm like, all right, mom, you go first.
Now not the mom part, but that I can get behind. I don't want to be the first round.
Yeah.
Like I want to see if somebody grows like a fifth dick in the first couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like just a strange dick that just starts growing out of their right temple. Like if that starts happening, like if Tim Dillon's coming on the show this week.
We gotta ask him
if
about
he got
this.
the vaccine and he comes and sits down, he's got a dick coming out of his face. I'm not getting the fucking vaccine. I'll join you in your fucking outdoor shed that you're
Yeah.
living
Why would you
in
want to be a
without-
dickhead?
You are incredible.
That's
you.
why you're funny.
Thank you.
They're pushing the vaccine out to frontline workers and like the military.
Right.
So if the vaccine was really gonna fuck us up,
Wrong. Stop.
What happens if it fucks up the most important people?
Stop. Let me stop everyone. Danny just made a point. She said, well, this is government shit. They're rolling it out to the military and the first line workers first, so it's got to be safe. Do you know who they tested acid on, tear gas, mustard gas? The military. What? They were the first fucking people that got fucking
Marijuana?
tested, bro.
Yeah.
Every psychoactive drug that's ever been tested.
Cocaine?
All of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, I'm gonna
By
say
Hitler, by the way.
two words.
Hitler started that.
MK Ultra.
Drugs.
they're a conspiracy theory.
It's not a conspiracy
He's a
theory.
conspiracy theory.
No, I'm not.
And what happens if they inject them with just water and then humans?
No,
like us-
listen to me.
That to test the efficiency, so they do give placebo and they give
Efficacy.
What if the government's?
I don't know if
What
that's
if the
true.
government's
Is that
on our side? Huh?
No,
Come on.
they
Come on.
are.
What
They
if-
are. I'm not saying it's the case.
What if the vaccine is strictly just that?
It
A
is.
vaccine.
No,
to
it probably is.
COVID-19
Okay,
virus.
Can I just elaborate real quick, just before anybody looks at me like a crazy person? I'm not saying the government is coming after to kill us. I just say they haven't made enough rounds yet.
For sure.
For an Assyrian boy like me, I don't want to die. Like I don't want to die.
Now you're making sense.
You know what I mean? Like let the other. You know what they should do? And this sounds really fucked up, but hear me out. I think they should test it on like the people on death row first. I know that sounds
Oh
fucked
God,
up.
George, you can't. Kim Kardashian's
No, listen, I'm saying like the really fucking like the Hitlers
Oh,
of the
the really
world
fucked
of
up
like
people.
the guy who's like, oh, we just found a guy that raped like all these little girls. Like test it on him first.
Yeah.
Like if he goes,
superpowers and now they're like super villains all throughout the earth and fire.
Dylan, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, he's actually making a good point.
oh fuck,
What if
oh my god, this is
Vaccine
Marvel.
what if it gives him superpowers
And the
they
prisoners
become
break out and
they
start
become the
killing
super
it?
It's a good thing our army had it first then.
Okay, stop.
But what
So
if it
let me-
doesn't give him superpowers? Now we're back to square one.
Wait, let me go back again really quick.
This is tough.
This is why we didn't win the award, by the way. What the fuck? What the fuck are we talking about?
We're
Rolled it
exploring.
out faster than they've ever rolled it out before, and people are like, "Oh,
Yes,
that's scary,
yes,
but-"
it is.
Or did it just like, why are you taking so long to roll things out, bro? Help us fucking out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Help us.
I don't think you can bro the government.
You can. I bro
right.
everybody.
With
Listen
our
to me,
tax
hold on.
rate, I could do whatever the fuck I want. I could dap them up.
Do you know who the second people that got that MK Ultra tests were? MK Ultra is not a conspiracy; it's documented. Anybody watching this can feel free to look up MK Ultra. The stuff has been declassified. This is real life shit. First people that got tested, LSD, other mind altering drugs,
Charles
truth
Manson.
serums was the military. Who did they roll it out to next? Based on George's last statement, people in prison. Do you know in the
I'd make a
MK, in
great
the
president.
MK Ultra program, they were rolling out acid to black prisoners to test the efficacy of LSD in exchange for heroin. Two prisoners, the US government, two prisoners. Yo, if you take part in our test of this, very small mind altering drug called acid or LSD, it's not going to do anything. Like, we're just testing it out. We will give you heroin. This happened. Like, think so.
Take drugs
so
for
hold
more
on.
drugs.
So
Take drugs for more.
so
drugs.
when people start questioning the motives of the government, it's not that far-fetched. This was only 50 some odd years ago that they were testing LSD, not just on prisoners, not just on military, but on random US citizens, pregnant women in San Francisco,
Oh my God.
acid, bro.
Oh my god.
And just studying the
So
effects.
sad.
They would sit in I think it was called Operation Bluebird or one of them. I can't remember which one it was.
Operation Blue Chew, actually.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of that,
Go ahead.
If you like sex, you love BlueChew.com. BlueChew.com offers many performance enhancement for the bedroom. You can get the first chewables with the active ingredients sildenafil or tadalafil. Same active ingredients as in Viagra and Cialis. BlueChew.com affiliated physicians work with you to find the dosage and active ingredient that is best for you. They can work faster, and they can be taken on a full or empty stomach. And the online physician consult is free, so it's cheaper than the other two. It only takes a few minutes to connect with the BlueChew.com affiliated physician. And if you qualify, you get prescribed online quickly. No in-person doctor visit, no awkward conversation, no waiting in line at a pharmacy. They're made in the USA, and they give you confidence in bed every single time. You and your partner are going to love it. Chew it and do it, ladies and gentlemen. Probably only gentlemen. Here's a great deal for you guys. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first order free when you use the promo code Logan. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BLUEChew.com. Promo code Logan.
Great read, man.
Thanks. Yeah, it felt good today.
That vaccine stuff is interesting.
This
to
is
me.
a super, super interesting conversation.
That's going to touch every one of our viewers. And so it's
I
almost
just
like,
don't know how you can not be having these types of conversations, or at least thoughts with your friends and the people around you.
May I add one thing before, because I just want to make this very clear.
Man, you're doing so many prefacing today. Stop with the prefacing.
no, because-
cut the prefacing. That's the fourth time. I'm gonna say some fucked up shit. Just say it.
No, not fucked up shit. I just want to correct some shit. When I said let's do it on the prisoners, I wasn't like line them up and do it unwillingly. Like if they volunteer, that's the
so
test.
if a serial rapist is like, I'll do it. Like,
yeah,
grab
yeah,
that
yeah.
guy.
I like regardless of what he did in his life, I don't want anybody to like torture him. Like yeah, I don't
Not
believe
big
in
on torture?
No, fuck no.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
So to clarify,
just the vaccination thing. You know what? That's like his version of me. We've talked about it on the show before. I always say
I
this,
say
the
it too.
audience always calls
You
me
just
out.
said you're not big on torture to George.
Not big on torture?
Can't believe it.
Well,
I mean, if it's
we'd
in the
be
bedroom-
a fan of the Geneva Convention for sure.
We should have a torture expert on the show. I'm not even kidding.
that dude, how do you do that type of job? By the way,
No. I'm not a torturer. I'm saying someone who's like studied medieval torture. What
I
the
thought you
fuck?
meant what he meant. Like we were gonna pull a CIA black site, like a black site.
Oh, we should do that
operative.
too. We should do that
And
too.
he comes in, dude.
Huh? No, I couldn't torture.
I would,
torture people.
I would take I'll say this right now, and I hate to fucking say this. I would take a very, very, very short waterboard. Like very fucking short. I'm not talking like for this show. for this show.
I wouldn't. We didn't even win a streaming.
We get demonetized. We get
Get
demonetized.
demonetized.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A. Lil Pump has a son. Broke the fucking news of it today. Posted a photo of it and everything.
Little Pump Jr.
Really little
Yeah,
pump.
so that's my question. What is he?
Tiny pump.
Tiny
Micro pump.
Nano
Micro.
pump.
Even littler pump.
Chode Pump.
Or is he a little pimp, as D. Trump called him? There's really no story there.
Nothing.
Nah, I mean, it's been a weird week for celeb. Shia LaBeouf,
Oh no.
having a terrible time.
Dylan
He's
shaking his head.
I don't
no.
want to eat. I don't want that smoke.
Wait, what?
Nah, nah,
I
don't.
love him.
Oh,
Well, not anymore. He's
Wait,
well, no. Well, actually, you know
He's
what?
the
There is-
reason I
hold
wanted
on.
to be an
Let me-
actor.
Let me deliver this properly. Let me set you up.
yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna do it because of his reaction. Because he doesn't know. So Shia LaBeouf,
Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf,
Yeah.
LaBeouf,
LaBeouf.
the breath.
Shia LaBeouf was alleged or accused this week by FKA Twigs, his wonderful musician girlfriend, of a host of offenses ranging from sexual battery, assault. What else? I mean, and giving her an STD, knowingly transmitting an STD.
She called them infectious, and not like romantically infectious.
And so when she drops this, then Sia, is that Sia? S-I-A?
Yeah.
The singer?
The singer comes out and says that she also was kind of like swindled into a relationship with him while he was married, I believe, to his old girlfriend Mia, who currently like
She
they're
was
still together. Long story short, he's very sick. Like he did. He's very sick. Like and I think Sia even said like you have to feel some compassion for him. And that's not to discount or say that he doesn't deserve whatever it is that is deemed coming to him. But he's clearly got some fucking issues, dude. He's got a major mental illness problem, and he's got major substance.
He
abuse
does. He does.
problems as well.
He's open about that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his whole movie. That whole what was it called again?
Honey Boy.
Honey Boy. While we watched it, was fantastic.
I know.
FKA Twigs was in that movie. I think that's where they met.
Oh really?
I think so. Yeah.
So this is God. I hope. Fuck. This is why I hate being on the podcast because I voice my opinion and it just gets annoying.
Well,
Another preface. Just saying.
I'm okay with them.
Dude, these are touchy subjects, bro.
Well, just fucking say it, dude.
All right.
what do you?
Here are my thoughts.
Yeah.
I've learned very quick from being like behind the scenes and watching in front of the camera. When it comes to relationships, I feel like when they go public, there's a lot of one-sided things. So I don't know what he did, and I don't think at any point should he ever be disrespectful or harmful to a female.
Yeah.
But if a girl, Sia, said that she was messing with him while he was in a relationship, to me it's like, what are you doing?
No,
to
he
yourself?
had like conned. I don't think he was very upfront, I guess, about the fact that he was still with.
Oh, he was,
Well, Dylan's calling it being a dick, but I think it's more in this situation, it's criminal. I mean, I think when it becomes criminal, being a dick is just the
Yeah.
is the lesser end.
Hey. We've seen this story before in
Yeah.
Hollywood. How often do we see some fucked up shit
all
like
the time. I mean,
this go down with-
Johnny Depp is the biggest
I
case
mean,
of it right now. They
who
ever
knows
heard,
what's going on?
and that's a absolute disaster. But I think the way that it was approached, especially by Sia, is like, and also by Shia. I mean, Shia was, his statement is pretty clear. Like, I'm not gonna, look it up on Google. Classic Jake Paul line. What is it? What did he
you
say?
want to know something? You want to know something?
Google it.
Look it up. Go Google it. Google it. Shia LaBeouf responds after allegations surface in lawsuit about hurting women, shooting dogs.
Sorry, what?
Jesus.
What?
I'm not in any position to tell anyone how my behavior made them feel. I have no excuses for my alcoholism or aggression, only rationalizations. I have been abusive to myself and everyone around me for years. I have a history of hurting the people closest to me. I'm ashamed of that history and I'm sorry to those I hurt. There's nothing else I can really say. Accountability, I guess, right?
I mean, the only thing I would have added to it, because I've said things like that myself in my past, and not online, but to people that I've hurt. And generally, it's nice to have some sort of indicator that you're willing to do better.
no, I'm against that, bro. If you know it and you're not acting on a way to fucking fix it, to me, it's like that's a fucking moot point.
What if he starts acting to improve now?
Then yeah, listen, I'm not.
And if not,
I'm always down when people want to like make a change in their life, but I fucking hate when people know that they're doing something wrong and they use that as an excuse. Like, get your shit together. You shouldn't be hurting yourself or people around you.
But that's precisely what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
why I think it's important that you either make a statement to or start to do better.
You have to start.
Like if he puts this statement out and then 6 months, because he's been fucking up for
years since
in horrible
Transporters or
ways.
Transformers,
like
or whatever
assaulting people, beating the fuck. So like you see this apology come out, and I think the biggest thing that upsets people about either Hollywood or even when you deal with someone who has an addiction and you've heard these stories before.
There was no promise to improve in there.
That's what I just.
That's an issue.
That's what I'm getting.
what I'm
at.
saying.
So
you
his
just
accountability
skipped it. You
is
just
actually
skipped-
super empty because all he's doing is going, yeah.
Well,
That's
no,
what I'm
he's
saying.
apologizing, which is great, but
No.
But he didn't.
No. I don't even think.
No, he did. No, he didn't really.
He apologized.
What do you expect from me?
Yeah. Like I'm fucked up.
what
Like,
do
what do
you
you want?
expect?
Exactly. And so like, but what it does is, it's kind of smart on his part because it what it does is it buys him sympathy. And he's like, I never said I was going to do better. He's like, I never said I was going to do better. You saw my thing. It just said I did bad
You saw
before.
my. You saw my thing. You saw my
I said I
thing.
did bad before. I didn't say I was going to do better. So I'm still doing bad. I'm still running on that energy. You want me to do better? When I'm going to do better, I'm going to tell you, yo, I'm going to start doing better. I'm not going to do better yet.
Accountability is
I ain't
cool.
getting that vaccine.
Accountability is cool, but that's 50% of the battle.
What's the other?
You got to
50%?
work. You got to put
You
the
gotta
work in.
fucking work, bro. If I could wake up every single day and be like, oh man, I'm sorry for being a piece of shit. But like, if I'm not gonna fix that, like it's bad. It's not a good thing.
100%.
And if you have two people coming, nah, fuck. I don't
No,
know.
and by the way, it's not 50%. It's 99% is what you do. That saying sorry is great, but doing it again or not doing it again is everything. Actions speak louder than words. That is one of the most important fucking things. Like how many times, these serial fucking cheaters, bro. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm gonna do it, and they keep fucking doing it, bro.
It's because they're empty promises.
It's about actions, bro.
And
You gotta go do
here's
it.
my like shit on it because people are gonna be like, well, George, you don't know. Like he's been in the industry for so long,
Sounds like a preface.
and that flew by your head, but you wouldn't have noticed if you
I
didn't tap.
totally would have.
Oh, damn. So what I was saying is, I forgot what I was saying.
That's okay. No,
Oh
fine.
yeah, no. Like people are gonna be like, oh yo, he's been in the industry since he was a boy and blah blah blah. So
Right,
that.
right.
Okay, like I said, accountability. Why the fuck are you still in the industry? If it's destroying you, why are you doing another movie?
That's such a good.
It's hard to switch something when
No,
it's
it's not.
When it's all you know. When
No,
it's
I
all
don't
you
give a
know.
fuck. If you're a
No,
shitty
it is
person,
hard. No,
if
you
you're a
can't
shitty
do it,
person,
but it's hard. He's saying it's hard. It's
Hard.
definitely hard, bro. If
Listen,
somebody
it's,
said you,
it's not hard to not do another fucking movie. It's not hard.
That's untrue.
If it's
That's not
breaking your
true.
mental and health, it's not hard.
what if
not hard.
we found out that
it's
you're
hard to break up any pattern.
No, it's not. Look, by the way, I'm not saying stop forever. Get your sanity in check and then come back to work. Don't fucking be like, oh, I have a problem, and then go to set and keep. Listen, and I'm saying this because I love the guy. I've never met him personally, but I love his work. I hope that he succeeds in life. But that excuse of, hey, this is how I am, fuck that. If that's how you are, keep it in check. Go fucking fix yourself.
Yeah.
Get your shit in
No,
order.
you're right, you're
come
right.
back to work.
no,
Because I want to see him in movies. I fucking look up to him. I love that shit.
Yeah, you're selfish.
hey, listen, George is mostly right on it, or 100% right. Like, yo, at the end of the day, like people taking that as that apology and saying like, all right, that's enough for us is enabling. That's enabling, bro. That's not like, yo, at some point this dude has to go get help, long-term fucking help. Like if he has to go to a 90-day fucking rehabilitation facility and put, like George said, put movies on hold. I mean, listen, here's the deal, man. When you're in that situation, you're either going to do 90 days in rehab or eventually you're going to do the 90 days in jail. You know what I'm saying? Hasn't he already done? He's done a bunch of time, right?
Yeah, God forbid, dude, it end up worse. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh man, it's no judgment, no nothing, but like,
I hope he seeks the
absolutely.
yeah,
the help that he needs.
I pray that he's a talented motherfucker, bro. Talented motherfucker.
Speaking of talented motherfuckers, let's play a game.
Okay.
We're nearing the end of 2020. Been a crazy year, a wild year. We're gonna play a game called Guess the Google.
Dude, before you start that, do you remember the soundboard?
Yeah.
And you would say, let's do a segment.
Yes.
Let's do it, guys.
There you go. Yes.
Yes. And I had it. And
Got
I
rid of
did
the,
it
got
so
rid
much.
of the segment, and we're getting rid of a lot of things on the set too. 2020 is gonna be a big year. We're a full revamp on the set, but we're gonna play a game right now called Guess the Google.
Google.
Tell me which one of these were the most searched recipes of the year. The top searched recipes of the year: the Dole Whip, Disney churro, sourdough bread, IKEA meatball, whipped coffee, hamburger bun, chaffle.
I already know. What?
What do you got, George?
I got my money on Disney Churro because it's shut down and people are like, how do I get to the happiest place without leaving my house?
I'll go with Dole Whip just because of the way you emphasize
It's the
it.
chaffle.
It's a
Well, that's according to the sheet that you gave me, fucking Dylan. You said here, chaffle.
Scroll down.
Dylan,
no. I think he meant that's what a chaffle is. Like he was helping us.
Dylan, sourdough bread? I refuse to accept that as an answer.
Next fucking question.
Fuck this. Fuck you, Dill.
Can we just agree that I was right?
Yes,
Thank you.
Top searched why of the year. Oh my God. Why is there a coin shortage? Why is TikTok getting banned? Why is everyone buying toilet paper? Why were chainsaws invented? Why did Kobe have 2 numbers?
I would say the last one would be my guess. I would say the last one. It's either TikTok or Kobe.
I would say it's either TikTok or the toilet paper, but I'm gonna throw my money on. Oh fuck!
You got to make it
TikTok,
a little
TikTok,
quicker, there you go.
TikTok, TikTok.
Evidently, it's why was the chainsaw invented?
Dude, fuck you. Fuck you all, dude. That's not true.
This does seem like a year where people would be interested in something like that. How the
Wait,
tool
wait,
was
wait,
used
wait.
during childbirth, and the Scottish doctors who first made it.
I'm sorry. What?
What?
How is that literally possible?
2 Scots created the chainsaw way back 1780. The chainsaw was originally invented to assist in childbirth.
Oh, well, it's a great tool for
Before the
childbirth.
cesarean section, I was a C-section, became common practice, all fetuses had to pass through the birth canal. Inevitably, babies can become stuck if they are too large or in breech position, which is when they lie feet first in the womb instead of the usual head first position. Back in the 18th century, if a baby couldn't fit through or if it became stuck in a pelvis, parts of bone and cartilage were removed to create space, medically known as symphysiotomy.
Oh,
To make the process easier, 2 Scots surgeons invented a chainsaw. Fuck!
Could you fucking imagine? The baby's stuck. We see the head doctor. The baby's stuck. Through a fucking femur. What the fuck is going on with the Scots, dude? George, what the fuck is going on with Scottish people? Who would chainsaw a baby mama? You know Future has 6 baby mamas? I shit you not. I shit you not. I know you weren't expecting that.
All right, check it out. Check it out. Top search definitions of the year: quarantine, antebellum, entanglement, BPAC, simp, furlough, WAP. I googled furlough once this year. Everyone getting furloughed. I got to Google it.
I'd say WAP.
You're right, my friend.
Nice.
You're WAP. You're right.
I was gonna say WAP.
Your WAP is right.
No, you weren't.
Yeah.
That's how you play. Guess the Google.
Oh, we're
Why
not.
don't you just go ahead and do that? Like you just did. That was great.
that
cool.
game. I don't like that game.
Because you were wrong every question. That's no problem.
I don't like losing.
Neither do we, dude.
Nah, I'm fine with it.
Who'd you lose the other award to? That wasn't the Jay Shetty one.
Someone.
Oh, Emma James.
No.
Emma James.
Was
She
it?
got first person.
First person, yes, she did.
And deserved it. She's great. She's
Dude,
amazing.
dude, what the fuck
Hey,
is
come
up
on,
with their
whoa.
videos? How
They're
are they
so entertaining, dude.
Here we are.
They just capture you.
Yep.
They just take you in. You're
Back,
gone.
back in the saddle.
There's what?
She's funny.
You know, yeah. No, just speaking of great creators,
Oh,
David D has done it again.
what'd he do?
David D has done it again.
What
can't
that
believe
dude
this kid,
does
he's-
is puzzling at this point.
Well, what'd he do? What'd he do?
David Dobrik created what is called the $100,000 puzzle. This is brilliant.
Amazing.
Check this out. It's a puzzle that costs $30. Buy it for your friends for Christmas. They're not going to ship till January 25th. We bought one. But buy it for your friends, right? Buy it for yourself, $30. And the puzzle is a QR code, right?
Like
QR
once you
codes,
complete it,
the squares that at restaurant when you scan and the menus come up now. The puzzle's a QR code. So once you complete it, you scan the QR code and it tells you how much money you won. Anywhere from 25 cents to the grand prize of $100,000. He has just over 100,000, I think this was the number, just over 100,000 puzzles at $30 each. That is a quick $3 million bag for our friend David D. I don't know what the
here's-
cost of goods is.
Here's the issue. So I reading an article here.
No.
David Dobrik has only sold 4,200 puzzles so far.
That was in the first 30 seconds.
No, total. This article's written here by Puzzle Insider Daniel Keem,
You're on Twitter. You're not even.
Question. And
who is just really good with numbers.
is that illegal? Isn't that a form of gambling?
Not if you add an entry without purchase.
You can mail in an entry.
You can mail in an entry without. Oh shit! Were we supposed to? Fuck. Stop. No, you plan to lead me into this. Did you lead me in? You fucking scumbag,
you're a
bro.
piece of shit.
You just
You're a piece
took
of
David Dobrik's millions.
No, buy the puzzle. I bought it. I'm trying to win the 100K. Can you fucking imagine?
If you,
I'll never solve it, dude. I'll never solve it. I hate puzzles.
Oh,
go for the corners first.
We're doing them right now. We've been doing puzzles, me and the GF, bro. They're actually really fun.
Do my puzzle.
If I'll do the puzzle for you. If you
do my
buy the
puzzle.
David Dobrik puzzle, I will put it together for you. You have to play a record player while you do it. The two go.
He sold 7,500 in the first hour. Possibly. It means almost $250,000, possibly 17,000.
Now you're just saying numbers.
No, I mean the marketing scheme is perfect, right? It's a fun game. Look, 85% profit margin. Jeez, fun game. It's fun. More than that. It's fun. It's
How
fun.
do you know these? What are you, Daniel Keene?
I
You
took
know all
notes.
the- you know everything.
I took notes. No, but I mean the kid's just he's sharp, dude. I even did a Tesla giveaway yesterday on my
Saw
Instagram.
that.
Yeah, Tesla
I
giveaway.
entered it, by the way.
Oh.
I can't win.
I don't know. I think people would be pissed.
I think
they'd be upset. But congrats, David D. You done it. You done it again.
What's the deal with the Twitter giveaway? Over on your
Tesla giveaway.
yeah.
We're having Teague on this week to talk about his company Energy X. It's really cool. He's part of the renewable energy revolution. And Ant, he's the guy. He's the fucking guy who said he's gonna let me live till 150. Well, not let me. He's not God, right? But he said he has the tools. He has a facility where
Well, it's not open yet.
he aids elderly in living till they're 150 years old.
So basically,
he's got it all.
They take people at retirement age, like 65, 70, wealthy, obviously, affluent individuals who are looking to drastically extend their life here on Earth, obviously, because where else would you live? By spending money on living at a facility that renders crazy care.
Okay.
Stem cell shit.
Yes, he's gonna talk about all of it.
Lasers.
When is he coming on?
I think this week.
Dude, we have a action packed week of guests. Should we blow a load right now and just tell them everybody?
Sure.
Wait, are we doing this all this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know.
I mean, we're filming like 10 shows.
It's in the group chat? Well, thanks for fucking...
Tomorrow is Tommy Lee from...
Oh my god.
Tomorrow's nothing. The day after is Tommy Lee from Motley. Dylan. At some point, just let me fucking have it. At some point this week, Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, the America's bad boy, probably one of the most sexualized party boys of all. The man, the myth, the legend, Tommy fucking Lee.
Whitney Cummings,
and Tim Dillon, a combo show, which is going to be nuts.
And we actually.
You don't want to tell them on the show.
Were you telling me? Was it a statement or a question? You just said it like this. You don't want to tell him on the show? Like, what was that?
Why are you guys preferencing?
Andrew Scholes will be back on this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Andrew Scholes, a very comedian heavy week. And then Teague.
Teague, yeah. Strong week.
Strong week. And then, of course, this Boys Only episode that you guys have been enjoying up until this point, of course, where we've...
Y'all fuck with eggnog?
I'd have a cup of it to feel festive.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions.
Sure.
Because you don't fuck with eggnog?
I don't like
I noticed
it.
your lack of response and
I don't know.
enthusiasm.
I'm sorry. Ask me again.
You fuck with eggnog?
No.
You don't like eggnog?
Nah, man.
So I'll talk to you.
Okay.
All right. I'll be over here on this side of the table.
No, I'm coming back to you, bitch.
Oh, bet. Okay, cool.
I love eggnog.
Yeah.
I love eggnog.
Of course.
Spiked eggnog, normal eggnog, eggnog. We love you, Noggy. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah.
Okay. But why is it seasonal? Why is it a seasonal drink? This particular time of year, winter comes around, Christmas time, all of a sudden the eggnog starts showing up. All of a sudden it's in my fridge. All of a sudden I'm drinking all of it. I'm fiending for it. But why can I only drink it and thoroughly enjoy it during this part of the year? Like, what is it about the winter that makes me feel like this is the drink
Well,
now?
it's thick.
Why do I not drink it
All
year
right,
round?
so it's thick. It's got a taste that lends itself very much so to the to the festivities.
No,
that
see, have you linked taste with time?
Is that where you were going with this
I
question?
don't know. This is honestly.
I mean, listen, like, yo, if you, why can't I can't come up with shit.
Well, like the
If you give
spiced
if you
pumpkin
give me-
latte
bro,
thing?
If you give me a chunk of turkey, like a white breast chunk of turkey, I'm at the Thanksgiving table with my family. I don't give a fuck where I am.
No, it even
You give
happens
me a
then
chunk-
too.
You give
It
me a
even
chunk
happens
of
then
turkey
too.
and I'm in fucking Baghdad, bro. I automatically transported back to be sitting in front of my good old grandma Jane.
in Baghdad.
I thought you said Baghdad. I was like, is that your family or my family?
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, of course those foods exist. You give me, bro, perfect example. You give me a candy corn. You give me a fucking candy corn in July.
You're right.
And I'm at a swim party.
You're right.
All of a sudden, I got a skeleton outfit back on. Trick or treat, bitch. Like, I'm at your fucking door. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're right, but
Like, there's just certain foods that
I'll
are
even go
fucking
ahead and
like
raise
that.
this flag as well. So candy corn is a little
Disgusting.
polarizing.
Also, just please.
I fuck with it.
Oh my God, dude. Do you like candy corn?
No, I'm a normal human being.
Okay, good. Because there's this is going to create
Who
a
the
problem.
fuck?
I
Who
know.
the
I know,
fuck?
guys.
Some people-
come back to me, people.
It gives me a headache. When I eat it, it gives me a real bad headache.
So sugary.
Every time I had those candies in my hand, I don't even want to say the word. Anytime I had those, I'll just throw them at people.
Oh yeah.
They're good for pelting.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
so good.
They're shaped like darts.
Anyway, so
I-
go
I-
ahead.
I-
You have a flag?
No, my red flag there is also like a candy corn, a candy that I enjoy. How come I only eat it during Halloween? Is it because it's only available during Halloween? Why do I not seek it out year round?
It's marketed that way.
No, but
like
I
a candy cane.
I really love eggnog.
Okay.
There's no reason I shouldn't be drinking eggnog year round. I love it more than it's probably one of my top 3 favorite drinks.
Hey man, no one's stopping you.
No,
I know, I've just never thought of
The
it.
question he's asking is valid because when you go to your grocer, like even eggnog is the kind of thing that makes you want to call the supermarket a grocer. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like when you go to your local grocer around Christmas time, 25% of the dedicated milk cooling units are now cooling eggnog.
Eggnog.
You'll notice that it's hit the
Eggnog.
shelves in a major like a Tory Lanez album.
But they still have
You know?
it year round. They just don't have enough.
I
of
don't.
it.
Maybe
So what? They got it like hidden behind the Yoo-hoo or some shit?
Well, as a man who's Middle Eastern and my father has a liquor store, I know about shelving. Well, what if it's a higher demand? You're gonna get more of it.
No, I get.
But they're definitely weirdos like Logan that's gonna want it in February.
You can surely order it.
Surely,
You can
maybe.
surely you can
Maybe.
do
You can
that.
surely order it from a mass producer.
eggnog has been causing problems for some time.
Yeah.
Okay. Seriously, I'm not the only one raising these
Causing problems?
questions. The eggnog riot. You heard of it?
No.
Yeah. Now you have. Sometimes known as the Grog Mutiny.
Oh my God.
The Grog Mutiny
Yeah.
was a riot that took place at the United States Military Academy in West Point, New York on 24th and the 25th of December, 1826. It was caused by a drunken Christmas Day party in the North Barracks of the Academy. 2 days prior to the incident, a large quantity of whiskey was smuggled into the Academy to make eggnog for the party, giving the riot its name. The riot eventually involved more than 1/3 of the cadets by the time it was ceased on Christmas morning. A subsequent investigation by Academy officials resulted in the implication of 70 cadets and the court-martialing of 20 of them and one enlisted soldier. They found broken plates in the barracks.
Wow. And also, I heard it was one of the contributing factors to Grandma being run over by a reindeer.
That
As
too.
well,
That
spiked
too.
eggnog.
Santa was fucked up.
So there's something else similar to that. I was watching a show the other day on
It's caused a riot, dude.
Crazy.
The eggnog riots of
the
1826.
Grog Mutiny. The Grog Mutiny. I was watching a show on Netflix the other day about the 1951 Pont Saint-Esprit mass poisoning.
What?
In France. Similarly, on a random day in a suburb of France, a random suburb of France with just a few thousand people that lived in the town, people started hallucinating in mass numbers, of whom hurled themselves out of windows to their death.
Whoa.
And they called it a mass hallucination event. And they're looking back at it now, and the common believed situation that the majority of academic sources accept ergo poisoning as the cause of the epidemic, which is a bread poisoning. It's a naturally occurring situation called ergotism that exists in bread when it's produced that could create this kind of madness. Now, they traced back to the bakery. They traced back to the people who worked on the bread, and those people assured that this could not have been the case. So now,
It was the vaccine.
I'm going to full circle your asses right now.
Don't do it.
There are scholars that are theorizing currently in this year, and this is what the documentary was about, that the U.S. government had predated the MK Ultra program by testing LSD in Point Saint Esprit.
You're lying.
Not fucking
You're
kidding.
lying.
Entire documentary about it on either Netflix or I'm
You're
dead
serious?
Dead fucking serious. There's a scholar who believes
Just
that
put it in bread. Put it in your
as
local
a
yeast.
mass test. The U.S. government said, okay, we're gonna. They picked a city in France and said, this is our new testing
Test
ground.
failed.
CIA showed up, fucking injected the fucking bread with LSD. People started killing themselves, and they studied from afar.
Test failed.
Well, I mean, to what extent?
Well, the death.
That's not the U.S. I'm gonna say this, and it sucks to bring it back. That's called collateral. That's called collateral damage. U.S. government says, cost of doing business. Cost of doing business. 7 French people had hurled themselves out windows. But the U.S. learned a shit ton about LSD potentially from this program.
I feel like
Yeah, this Point Saint Esprit. They had they called it the madness, a mass hallucination event in 1951. Hundreds went mad and didn't recover for one dude didn't sleep for almost 40 days because of what he saw. He said his daughter was pulling hair out of her mouth that wasn't there and seeing beasts all around her. And he didn't sleep for 40 days. And a bunch of people threw themselves off of fucking roofs and out of windows.
God. Falls under the category of things you hate to see.
You hate to see it.
hey, that's terrible. That's like fucking terrible. Just imagine one day we're just leaving the podcast and all of a sudden fucking dragons are in the street. We're like, what the fuck?
The only thing I will say is it's got to be, avoid carbs at all. I mean, do you know what I mean? Come on. Everybody's getting a little bit. We're in
See,
quarantine,
he's right.
we're
If
getting
they
a
were
underbelly.
keto, never would happen.
Pornhub announced the removal of all non-verified uploads.
I was supposed to call the girlfriend for a take on
An
it. She
expert
just doesn't
quote.
care about porn.
An expert
She's
quote.
filming a podcast
Millions of videos on Pornhub taken down in an instant. Do you know why?
This is one of their steps towards becoming a more responsible platform, right?
Yeah, there's some mega backlash about some really fucked up shit
Yeah.
that was living on Pornhub, and Visa and MasterCard actually refused to process their credit cards on
shit.
Pornhub. Yeah, so I mean, what does that revenue cut look like?
Beyond like numbers that wouldn't make sense to the average viewer. I mean, tens of billions of dollars probably. What's the average what's the annual revenue for Pornhub right now, or MindGeek in general? Billions of dollars. I mean, the porn industry as a whole is a $98 billion annual industry.
Yeah, but you can imagine if that cut was massive.
Huge.
Yeah, okay,
Because
okay,
it's
okay,
the
that's what you're
biggest
saying, it
site,
is
but
big,
it's
yeah.
massive.
Yeah,
But it's
What was it on there that they didn't like?
horrible. Dude, there's been
child
Pornhub has had some
pornography,
major
some,
Wait, what?
non-consensual, because anyone can upload.
That's crazy. At the time, up until the past week, anybody could upload, and also making it equally.
A la YouTube.
Yeah, similar to YouTube, but I mean a much different user base. But similarly, traumatic is the first wave of internet porn stars. Videos were able to be downloaded very easily and then put anywhere else on the internet. And so if you ever want to, I hate to bring it back up, but like someone like my girlfriend who has a past in that industry and would love to do anything in her power to wash it clean and to move on with her life, and hates the fact that she got put in positions that she did and put herself in some of the positions that she did. You were able to up until very recently, you've been able to download any video and then save it, share it anywhere all over the web. And so what used to be a simple contact trace back to Pornhub to eliminate the main source of that content, it spread like wildfire. And now they've made it you unable to download videos from the website as well.
Okay, interesting. I'm glad to see they're taking the necessary precautions. Also, do you think Visa and MasterCard will ever return? No, right? They can't.
No, they're going to.
You think you
Of
think
course.
be
They'll make
back?
so much
You think
money.
they'll be back?
Yeah, because think about how much money they lose.
So it was okay, just to make a statement, and then Pornhub took the necessary.
Yeah, because they
action.
don't want to be caught in the collateral of it. So
For
they,
sure.
that-
No, yeah, that's
yeah, but they're not gonna refuse money, bro.
that world is so dirty, and I know like We haven't been doing as much like adult film stars on the show lately, but we should bring on like somebody from the business.
We
side.
just had Belle Delphine.
No, I know. But I said as many because remember when we got off to a crazy start with them.
Yeah.
But like the business side is interesting.
my PR team said no more. They said no more.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
No more porn stars?
Yeah. that's
Yeah,
what
but
they
no,
said.
no,
They
no,
said
no,
it
no.
just like that, actually.
But I mean people from the not porn stars. Somebody that's never had their dick online, like actual like the
it's just
business
such
side.
a dark place.
It's so
Mike.
bad.
It's so dark.
It's so bad. That
I'm
world is
okay
so
with not
disgusting.
promoting it.
No, of course.
No,
but
we're
it's-
not. We would never.
Yeah.
We wouldn't. I couldn't.
It's
Mike.
it's horrible.
I'm not
you don't
judging
even-
them on their decisions. I just don't want to like put it on a
That's
pedestal.
not
and be
even
like,
that's not even the problem. The problem is not the people who are making consensual decisions and who are making money. There's just a shit ton of really nasty shit that goes on in that world that has to do with sex trafficking, that has to do with agents saying, yo, if you don't do this fucking sex scene, like we're going to ruin your life. Like there's a lot of shit that goes on with these girls that they end up having to do stuff that they don't want to do. Like there's forced sexual intercourse happening in the world of porn. It's a terrible, terrible place.
But porn, I mean, I just think porn in general is not a healthy like outlook. You know what I mean? It's gonna.
Yeah, I don't think anybody.
If you're mentally, I always see it this way. If you're mentally training yourself to like look at, because when you look at girls, you're not looking at one video and calling it a day. You know what I mean? Like you're looking at multiple women and then fast forwarding to your favorite positions and stuff. So you're training your mind to just rapidly go through so many girls. So when you commit to one girl, monogamy is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
So like I don't encourage it. That's why I quit it. And honestly, it's helped a lot. It doesn't make me like. It's sad because like you just train your thoughts to always be so sexualized.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
like
you're
even
100% right.
even Instagram, I unfollowed a lot of girls because I'm like, yo, you guys are like posting a little much. Like it's
Well, I think you're so right. You hit the nail so much on the head with that one. Like I think when you're in a monogamous relationship and you see, it never used to be like that, right? Like you would have your wife, you would go to work, and maybe there's like 2-3 assistants that you see throughout the course of the day, or like somebody that like throws a look your way and you avoid them at all costs, and then you go home and you're back with your wife. But now with the amount of just digital tantalizing like stuff out there. It's like all you see all day is like people that have been turned into just asses and tits on a screen, and it's wild.
like Instagram feed in general. It's crazy to me. Like 15, 16, 17 years ago, like that to me was pornography. Like if you grew up and the girls were like,
I remember my dad had a Pamela Anderson spread. There was one like what do they call them?
Centerfold.
Yeah, no, it's like a porno. No, there's like a name for it.
Like a Playboy or
yeah,
Penthouse or something?
it was something like that. Yeah. A magazine in the centerfold. Pamela Anderson. This one folded out. Right, like not just the page. Went.
You have to buy the magazine.
And she was laying down flat. You saw a little butt crack, just the top, right? And her underwear was just taken off. And her boobs were pressed up against the floor, so no nips. And that was the thing.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh my God, like that was my that was my masturbatory material.
Fuel for a year.
Forever.
Like, isn't that
I take out the
wild,
centerfold. I love the double flip, man. I'm emphasizing because it was so big.
Yeah.
And now you open up your Instagram page and that's the explore page if you're a pervert.
If you're a model and you're doing like cool like artsy shots and stuff like that, like I get it. It's art. If you're a model, that's your body and you want to like promote it. But at the end of the day, it's like, what are you leaving? And I might sound stupid for this. What are you leaving for your husband or your wife? Like what is so sacred or secret for your guys' relationship if you're putting
fuck that, bro. Tell your hubby you can subscribe to your OnlyFans. we had this conversation this morning.
Got it. What is it?
No, it was just like I said to you, we were talking about this one girl you brought up. I go, this girl has a very poor understanding of what it means to be an Instagram model. Because she was emulating
right
in the most sexual way what she perceives sexy to look like.
And it's so sexual.
It might as I mean, shit.
It's like just like
next
a
step,
G-string
Pornhub.
thong, her in doggy position with just her ass.
Like looking
face.
back, like didn't notice you there. You were behind me looking at my buttocks.
It's basically to like
Bridge to
merge both points. It's a very it's a fine line, and also at the same time, it's like, I think you hit it right with monitoring your consumption. Because you don't want to tell them not to get money. You don't want to tell them not to.
I have no right to tell them anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about it the right way. Like if you're a guy or a person who doesn't want to see that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Being a Karen is not the answer.
Exactly.
The answer is monitoring your own life and making the decisions and fixes that you need to make to limit your consumption in your own fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. I have this conversation with a lot of Christians because I tell them like, hey, be careful like how you talk to people because you could turn people away from God. Like if you want to live your life in that way,
yeah.
don't be judgmental. Like people have their own ways of life. If she or he wants to pursue that, God bless them. Let them have their own lane. Just choose not to consume it, and also keep it to yourself. You don't. The only reason I'm speaking up about it is because I'm on a podcast.
No, for sure. There's nothing wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, but like for example, I'm in a relationship. I chose to do that.
That was a post preface.
Suffix. A suffix. That's what we call those in the book world. I love you so, both of you so much.
That was a post preface.
So a suffix. He made the point first, and then he was like, by the way, the only reason I'm saying this right now is because I'm on a podcast. Suffix.
Georgie, we get it.
That was like, George,
but that's how I talk off the podcast
George
too. I'm very.
George belongs in the glossary. Like he should live in the glossary in the back of the book.
Hey, dude, here's the thing. You guys have been on this podcast for like 2 years. I'm very new to like, I read my DMs and sometimes I say stuff that really offends people. And I'm like, dude, that's not my
Stop trying to please everyone. Dude.
I'm not trying to please people, but I also want to represent because everybody knows me on the podcast as a Christian man.
Right.
And I don't want to poorly represent Christ. So like I try to preference because I'm not the best Christian. I'm just working on it.
I had to make this very, very clear on my stream the other day because people sometimes jump in my chat and be like, "Yo, why are you so mean to Joe? Why are you guys so mean to George?"
Yeah, you guys are.
Stop. It's because of that statement.
You should see them off the camera.
I go, dude, we are fucking around. We are friends. We fuck around with each other. Like this is I just don't understand.
Connor Blakely told me we need to change the dynamic between you and George.
I heard
That's what
like
he said.
mind
Connor who?
He said it's not
working
it's
or
not
some
fun
shit.
that you guys bicker. And I said this is fun. I think this is fun because in real life
Wait, what? Who says bickering's not fun? That's the best thing ever.
That was my opinion. He
Yeah.
also said. Yeah, never mind.
You can say it. I don't want to get my feelings hurt.
Shut up.
He doesn't like me on the podcast.
He says some fucking dumb shit. He's the smartest dumb kid I know.
But he's not
It's
dumb. He
fascinating.
just says.
But he
dumb
says
shit.
that I'm not-
No,
No.
about our dynamic. Number two, when you said
we love you, Connor. He
We
listens
do.
to every episode.
when you were talking about going through your DMs.
You know, even follow him on Instagram. Fuck it.
At Connor
Blakely.
on Instagram. I don't think he has Instagram.
'cause I feel
don't think
bad
he has
now.
Instagram.
He got no Instagram.
I think it's Twitter.
Follow
Connor
him in real
Blakely.
life. Follow
if you
him
want to
around.
learn about branding,
Stalk him.
brand work, companies, business, entrepreneurship. He's even got a book coming out. I won't plug that yet. Number two, you said going through DMs.
Not to interrupt you for a third time.
Sure.
He does have an Instagram.
He goes in and out of it.
At Connor Blakely. Here he is. If you want to go get some fucking dumb advice, you can head over.
Can we just say the piece? Can we just say the part? I kind of want to say it.
What?
Are you talking about
Sure.
Kygo or the COVID? Both. They're both. Number one, he texted Logan and said, "Hey man, like,
Can I see his face?
hold on." He said, "We love this kid. I talk to him all the time. We love him." He goes, "Hey man, I know you got a big fight coming up, and that COVID's a real concern for you. Let me just run this past you and figure out what you think. If you purposely get COVID now, you'll have a 6-month window before you can get COVID again, and so you won't have to worry about it for the Floyd fight."
Intentionally
Well, how
go
would you
get
even go
COVID.
about- how would you
Hope
go
I
about-
survive. And then get the antibodies so we don't have to worry about it before fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Somebody comes up to you, they go, "Logan,
I said, wow, you're fucking dumb.
Where's he looking?
someone comes up
Not
to you.
nowhere.
How do you
Someone
fuck up a selfie? You can see yourself in the reflection.
I feel so bad. Go follow him on Instagram.
This is called bickering. This is called us fucking with people that we love. This is not these are not shots at Connor. We fucking love this guy. Final other note, George.
Yeah.
You said you go through your DMs and you see that there's people that have thoughts or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
And there was another thing that I came up with recently too, and I talked to Logan about this morning.
Yeah.
Nice preface.
I don't know if that. Fuck! That's my problem.
Hey,
we
how
talked
about, how
this.
about we just stop fucking calling it out? Because it's not going to stop happening.
No, it might.
I
it
did it.
might,
I
it
did it a
might,
couple times
it
too.
might.
No one caught it though.
Yeah, no one.
I don't understand influencers, especially the ones that have started to make real money that give a fuck about what people think, bro. I can't hear me out for a second.
wasn't saying anything.
I know, but I heard you thinking. I heard you thinking, and you shouldn't be. You should be listening.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine, bro? You're a massive influencer who is making videos that are fun to make.
Yeah.
You're making money. You're driving around a dope car. You got a hot girlfriend, whatever. You got all the fixings of a dope ass fucking life.
Cool.
Some dumbass is in your DM with 12 followers. Like,
Yeah.
hey, George, the way you fucking spoke about this fucking pissed me off,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
Yeah. I mean, I
got to ask you why you care, man. And I cared for a while, too.
I make a fuckload of money. I do. And I'm in the entertainment field, and I would somehow.
Oh,
no.
Hold on, Justin.
Wait. Let me finish before you guys always interrupt
I'm
me.
kidding, go ahead.
I make a lot of money.
For sure.
And I'm in this industry where I do have a voice that is listened to. But the day that I stop caring about one person because of their life that they're living and their stature and the money that they make, and I judge them on their outlook, that's fucked up. That means I'm not caring for another human
What
being's
if I
opinion.
told you that your attempt to care about every Tom, Dick, John, Sally, and Harry's opinion out there could drastically affect your output in this world? Imagine going through your fucking DMs and looking at what Jerry from fucking Minnesota, shout out Jerry from Minnesota, thinks about everything you. And by the way, I'm not talking about constructive feedback. I'm talking about like you have a big fucking nose, and I'm opening the thing like, Jerry, you don't know what my nose has been through, which is a lot.
I have a new game that hits on that.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, these people, and I'm not saying to turn away constructive criticism. What I'm talking about is like these influencers that get really tied up in it, and they're like, I can't fucking take it anymore. Canceling my fucking YouTube channel. Do you know what I mean? Snot comes out of their fucking nose. How? How do you get like, bro? I don't even give a fuck what people with audiences think about it. Let alone people without audience. I don't give a shit, bro.
It's my fucking outlook on it is gonna be very cheesy to you guys, and it's the fact that I came into this world naked, and I will leave naked. Nothing that I made or have is gonna come with me. So if I could talk to as many people and get them ready for my afterlife, then that's how I look on things.
You're telling me you talk to people in your DMs to prep them for your afterlife.
Yeah, I don't people who hate and get mad or they're hurting, it's off of like a fear or like a anxiety, their depression, they're mad. No one lashes out if they're happy.
Right.
So I will communicate with them, and regardless of what they have following wise or money wise, like I'll have a conversation with you. And mind you, I will walk away if it gets toxic, but I will give it a fair chance to see if they could look at life.
How many people can you do that with?
Until I die, my last breath.
What about a project that makes an impact that covers all of them? I put out a book that shut everybody the fuck up. Like, would you ever do that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do that and continue to do what my voice as well. Like, I don't know. I feel like, dude, like we're on this planet together. Like, you know what I mean? Like if it doesn't matter what area in life you are.
Stop saying it, making me sound like some
I mean, man, you wrote the fucking book. Shouldn't this be your outlook on life?
Not that. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to minimize. Did you hear that? What noise just came out here? Stop trying to make me
I don't know, man. Dude. I make internet videos and
did he say it? Just tapping out. She doesn't care anymore. All right, whatever. No, I hear what you're saying. I'm not trying to discount or minimize. I'm just saying, like, how do you? Whatever.
It's easy, Mike. I just give a fuck about people's feelings and shit.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying not to, but I'm also what I'm saying is the heavily affected. Like you do
heavily affected need more help.
Sometimes you.
Yeah.
You do sometimes get affected.
Yes, of course.
Thank you guys for listening to Impaulsive,
all right.
the #1 podcast in the world. You know, maybe Conor was right about the bickering, boys.
Yeah, listen,
I should have stopped that sooner, but I was busy sucking on this bottle cap.
Yeah, stop preferencing.
I thought this was.
Your preference.
Oh, that was a preface.
Fucking bitch.
Should have just stopped.
Thanks for watching. Get that subscribe button. Bye.